historically, in terms of the overall absolute numbers, we have always seen that the third quarter does the best performance, and that we've seen over the last 5 years, 10 years. So that's a fact. The second part to look at is the growth. So while the H1, which has a lower base compared to the third quarter, has seen a growth of almost 26 to 28%. The third quarter with a higher base, we are looking at a value growth of 15 to 18%. And that's based on the fact that we've seen the Dhanteras season, and we've seen that in this Dhanteras season, we've seen a growth of 12 to 15% approximately growth in terms of value. In terms of volume, the growth has been lower because, last year, Dhanteras, the gold rates were at about 5,200. Today, the gold rates are at about 6,000 rupees. So for the budget of the consumers, that grows, but that doesn't grow to the extent and the way which the gold prices have grown. So overall, we would be looking at a third quarter with a growth of about 15 to 18%. In H1, we have seen that the volume have increased by about 7 to 8%, while in value terms, it has increased to above 25, 26% that we are talking about. And along with the gold price and the gold value increase, the diamond jewelry increase has been, our studded share of diamond jewelry that has also gone up from, say, 10.9% the previous year to almost close to 12% as the studded share on the overall sales, and the growth of almost 45 to 50% in terms of value. So that is how we've seen that the value growth has been higher, the volume growth has been lower.
If you read the various reports of experts, they are talking about $2,400 per ounce. So clearly, gold is a very precious asset. While in the short term, we have seen even versus last year, Q1 and Q2, the prices have increased by almost 17 to 18%. So while short term it will be range bound, but long term, gold as an investment class continue to be a very superior asset, and we see gold appreciating in long term based upon the various reports which we are seeing. And that's what is the penchant for the Indian household and Indian customers. And even if you see, even the central banks across the globe, they have realized this trend. And a major part of around 15% of the total gold mined every year, it is going to the central bank. So that trend is expected to continue with a long-term upside move.